Welcome back to the guide series. Today we're going to do a few different things. We're going to look at the new next mission, which I don't know what it is, and we'll do that last. But the other thing is we're going to look into the invasion mission, which is what we're first going to do. So invasion, and then what the current mission is going on. That is what we're going to do. So hopefully you are going to enjoy the video. But let's get our daily thing for logging in. So we go out to the map. Okay. I don't know if they're all back. I did have one person out gathering, which at this point I'm bringing them back. I'm gonna bring everyone back because to do the first stage of this mission, the invasion stuff that we did yesterday, they're they are the same exact missions. So, as you know, one of them is attack monsters. So, we're going to do ancient ruins first, because that's a part of the mission. Should I go to the ancient ruin things that we have nearby? We'll do a 5-minute thingy. It should be enough time to get everyone in. Okay, if we go down here, you'll see that there is a ancient ruin thingy in here. And I think I'm just going to do 5% of these marches, just so we have a little bit in there, but not as much as we probably did in the past. I'm going to let my other accounts get the most of it, but 5% will be good enough for this account. And I'm going to log into the other account here on my phone. That's this one here. Yep, okay. And then the other thing is we can just destroy the thing. Hopefully we have do it, but if we don't, then we can wait until our armies get back. But we should be able to do this because we do have a full march now of 92,000. I did actually, by mistake, hit one of our barracks. I did harvest a few of the barracks, but I did reload them back in for this, the mission that may be coming up next for us. But like I said, I do want to do this, the ancient ruin stuff, attack the monsters, get that stuff done, because after that, I'm gonna hide all of our units that we currently have recruited, and we are gonna actually, it's a recruit mission. So I'm going to hide all these units. I'm going to use my new spreadsheet that I just made up in the last episode in the War and Order series, in the other series. I mentioned I made a new spreadsheet for recruiting, which we'll be using that in a little bit to see how much we can recruit and how many times we need. So we know we can do 800. That's a given. We know that we can do 800 per time. They're done. They're ready to go, so it's just a matter of clicking on them. But yeah, so if there's that many, we'll have to see how many times we have to do each one, to get the mission done. With the spreadsheet, I've already calced out some of it, but I'm not sure, like, what level we can do. I'm assuming it's a 3 and a 2, yeah, 30 points and 2 for 11, 7, and 6. But I'm not sure. So let's quickly look in here and see if, yeah, we got that done. So that's a level 5. That's a level 6. So my guess is we are a 6er. Actually, wait, we can just look at the march. Yeah, because that's 5. That's 6. That's 7, 8. Yeah, we're 8. We're actually higher than I thought. Right? Yeah, because that's, if that's 5, that's 6. That's 7. That's 8. So, with that being said, that's actually better. So we got, 1 level 8, which, the point of a level 8 is, 42. So 42 points for level 8s. That means the lower tier might be a level 5. It may be a level 6. It could be a level 5. I'm not 100% sure. But we will have a look at that after we're all done with all this, instrument stuff and phase invasion. So yeah, we already got it together. We got the donation, the first donation thing. And then all we gotta do is attack the mountains. You know, attack some stuff, and we can go do um, use this gem stuff first. But yeah, it's a pretty simple mission. Every day, just make sure you do the missions, because if you don't, you're gonna be a little behind. Yeah, we are gonna be using a little gems here for this. That's okay. We'll get some other materials too. Okay. And it looks like we did the ruin thing already, which is great. Now this. Now I don't know when this is kind of, I'll do the merch stuff. I mean, I should do a little bit. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'll take that. I mean, I really want to take that, but that's let's do it. If I just refresh this, I'm gonna refresh it like one more time. But we can probably get more. We can probably get up to level 15 now. See, this one has the shells. Now, see, that might be good enough. I may not do that one. I'll submit the journeyman. And let's see what we got in here. We got the 10. So yeah, we could do another 8 and get this all done. But like I said, none of these accounts really have to get this done. It's just a nice thing to get it done. I mentioned that in the last video that I just did as well. That, hey, you know, it's nice to get it done, but you know, it's not required. This, these speed ups, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do unless I speed up the recruiting stage, which I don't know if I really want to do that, because like I said, we'll have to see really how many I need to get and all that. But the ruin things are done, and we can do another attack on the ruins, because we should have the army is back probably. So go ahead and destroy. We can try this. 99. 99. We probably won't be able to get it. Yeah, let's stick with the 71 that we know we can get. And then we'll bring them back, both back. They'll be back in about 2 minutes. The other one will be back in 10. Then we'll do some attacking of some monsters, because that's a part of the other mission, and also this mission, using 10 stamina. So we can probably get a few kills in here, about 7 or something like that. We can do all the way up to definitely 21. Um, not right now, but normally we can do 21s. Probably 22s too. So yeah, we'll try 21. I believe that we can take down, if we look, 23. So yeah, we can go all the way to 22. So yeah, we'll wait for our other marks to get back, which they'll be back in about a minute and a half. Then we'll do some more. We'll do some attacking of some monsters. Get that done, and then I'm gonna hide all my armies. What I do on the recruit mission is I hide all the armies, and I just gather what units I have created. So it's interesting to see how many I need to recruit, and then at the end of the event, I will bring you back and say, okay, this is how many I actually recruited. This is how many points we need, and actually, we can look at how many points we need right now. We need 300, 3, 2, 5, 400. That's not too many. So yeah, I mean, with what I think I need to recruit, I'm almost there. Um, but I just don't know how many like each round needs to be. So what I mean by that is I actually made a spreadsheet in the last episode that I made a spreadsheet, and in that spreadsheet I talked about how many we have 4 barracks at level 8. Oh wait, that's wrong. Oh no, yeah, 800, 200. That would be 1,000 units. That's 4,000 of the higher tier, which is a good amount. Then the next one would be a higher tier, but we might need to do more. So if I do, trying to figure out how many more I would need. Like, so is that right? So I can do, if I did 4 barracks, 250. 250 would be perfect. So another 4, 250, which would be 1,200 units. Which should be 8,000, yeah. Alright, so I know how many we have to do in this mission with this account. So, we need to do, I'm going to go over what we need to do, and then I'll show you what we need to do. So, we need to do 4 levels of the higher tier, okay? That's how many we need to do to get that part of it done. And actually, we could do it in less if I did 4 and take this out, take that out, 350, 350, no, it'd be 400, yeah, okay, okay, so basically what I'm looking at doing, the lower tiers, okay, now I don't know how many hours they're gonna take yet, but what I would have to do to get this mission completed, okay, and get it done, would I would have to do it about 12 times. So that's what we're looking at. The first 2 times, because we have 4 barracks, the first 2 would be 800, which is what we can do. The last one would be 400 units. So a little less than we would have to do originally, but that's how many we need to do. And that would be 12,000 units in total. That would be 8,000 of the lower tier, and 4,000 in the higher tier, so that's a total of 12,000 units, which will give us roughly 328,000 points out of the 325 that we need. So that is where we are. So we are gonna go ahead and just start attacking these monsters here. We'll try a 23, for the just for the sake of saying, hey, we can maybe attack a 23. We might not though. I mean, it really depends on what your monster you can take out. I know we can do 22s. 22s we can do with no problem because we have the recruiting stage of it. So like I said, once we do these attacks here, I would go ahead and do the first group of recruiting bit done. Then we'll do the second one. Alright, because like I said, we will need to do another 2 to 400 of the group. So we'll do one more time after this for the 800, and then another one with 400 units, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute here. So again, we were able to take that down. But yeah, so that's great to know that we can get the mission done in the sense that we can get it done pretty quickly. I just don't know how many hours it will take to get those done. But yeah. 300? Okay. Well, I mean, if it takes it down, it takes it down. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We don't lose units for doing this. It's just, you should attack monsters if you can. But yeah, so we will go ahead and get those units going once we get this done. So yeah, so we're looking at 4,000 of the higher units, which is 1,000 of each unit, which is good. And then about 2,000, if I divided 8,000 into that, it would be like 2,000 per the lower ones, because it's, right, because if you think about it, yeah, 250 probably per lower ones, which is fine. We're looking at, if I, 600, yeah, 600, 62, yeah, 4,000, yeah, so it's roughly about 4,000 of the, well, no, it would be, yeah, 2,000, because if you got one, or 3,000, 250 maybe? 250? Yeah, that might be better. We'll look at, like, exactly what we have in the next episode. But let's see, can we take this 23 down? Can it go down? No, it did not. That's fine. Before you know it, we will be able to take it down. It's just a matter of time. And again, we're getting, now, like I said, this daily quest is just use stamina. It doesn't matter what you're attacking, so that's gonna be fine. We could actually send our units away and attack the lower units with the newer units, but I'd rather get this mission done quicker than take longer, cause yeah. So yeah, so like I said, so yeah, it looks like it would be about if I do 6 to 2, yeah, so it looks like about 250 um in each group of the lower ones. So, yep. Yep. Yeah, because if 800 in, it might be 1,000. Because if you think about it, no, 8 and 4 and 100, or no, it'd be 900, 9,000. I'm trying to think of like the math in my head, but I'm not good with it. Yeah, so 941 I don't know why the other one didn't go down. So we had um so yeah, 800, 800, 4, 100. So 800, 800. Yeah, so it'd be about 2,000 each. Yeah, that's what it would be. So it'd be 1,000 of the other one and 2,000 of the bane of the lower tier. So we're gonna have 2,000, so that's an equal of 8,000, which is accurate. So we'll have 2,000 of the lower tier and 1,000 of the higher tier, which is fine. Or yeah, no, we'll have 1,000. We'll have 1,000. So 1,000 of the higher tier, 2,000 of the lower tier, at of each level. Um, yeah, that's what we should have. So we're gonna go ahead and get our remaining knocked out. All those units up, like you said. Oh, okay, that was a fail there at 22. Oh, we're now also getting these crystals in this. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about the crystals at all because you can get them from attacking monsters. So in the first day, I don't think you can. Um, so yeah, so now we get those crystals anyway. So yeah, so once we are all done with these attacks here, um, we will go ahead and hide all of our armies. Usually I use the fort for most of them, and then I'll find someone's base and put the remainder in the base. Just so I don't, you know, lose any. I also will like look at the mail and see how much users you can gather. Um, like I said, last time it was I don't remember offhand how much I got last time, but so yeah, we're gonna attack this map. So 41. So yeah, if I look at the mail here, yes, I did a lot of research gathering yesterday. Look at all, look at all, a lot of 16s and like it was nuts. Um, let's see if I got all these right here. So we got one for food, which is 832, 270. Then we got a lot of wood. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, look at all the wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got the higher one. Then we got some stone in here, which is 36. And then we got the 240, 240. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, the tracker is on point. 24, 24, 240. That was I was having for gather resources. And then 36. I got 24, 36. And then the last one that wait, is it 336s or just one? Yeah, it's one. And then the last one that which came in today, which was the wood, or was the food that I brought back. But that's the last one for now, and that was 675 687. So the remainder is gonna have to be with this new group that we're gonna be making. So 687, good enough. Access to monsters here. And we can also, like I said, with this new group that we are making, we can also attack monsters. So yeah, high monster. yeah, so we're getting to the end of this video probably. Like I said, I really did the calculation of how many we need to do to get this mission done, which is not many units. It's really not. If you think about it, only 12,000 units, which is not a lot, which is good. Like I said, I don't want to have a lot of units made until I can have them all in one march. Now, that might not happen ever again. Before, in the beginning of the series, we always had one march, and they were all in that march. Now we have at least two marches with, you know, pretty much a lot of units. Like the attack mission this coming up time will be used lose units. So we'll definitely have to make sure we have it split down the middle like I normally have. I have 50% in the base, 50% at the fort. That way I don't lose as many units as I've only lost I think 1,000. I think we counted and it was like 1,000 units last time. Yeah, it was 1,049 is what we lost, and then a lot of lower tiers. It wasn't a lot of the higher tiers. We didn't have a lot of the higher tiers then. But yeah, so we have two more attacks that we can do, and again, these attacks do take a long time. So that's when the attack mission might not do a video. I might just do the invasion part of the mission. Which this mission is a 2-day mission. So like, granted, hopefully we can get it done. Because recruiting for the higher tier, I think it's like 20 hours or 19 hours. That means one set. We might speed those. I think those are the ones I want to speed up. Um, if I can speed them up. Because the lower tier, it's great to know how many you need to recruit, but again, when it comes down to it, you can easily recruit those. Those are not going to take a long time. The higher ones are, and as I'm saying, I need to have 1,000 of the higher tier. I mean, yes, I could. Granted, I could do lower tier, but why not have the higher tier so I can attack better monsters and all that kind of stuff? So yeah, we got level 8s for sure as the higher tier. And the second lower tier, I'm not sure yet what they are. Depending on that tier, it will depend on how many points I get, and then it will depend on how much I have to recruit of those tiers. Um, so we'll have to find out at that point. They might be level 7s. I doubt they're level 7s, but if they are level 7s, then we'll be in better shape because that'll be 30 points instead of 20 points per recruit. I just don't know what level they are. And we'll find out once we do the first recruit. How many, what recruit rate it's at. Granted, it'd be better if it's the higher tier, but we just don't know. But yeah, with the lower tier, just 2 times of 800, which would be I think 1,400. I think it is. 800. And so if I do 4, yeah, so that the first group will be 300 or 3,200 of the first tier. So like I said, we got a few more minutes here before we can actually do that. But yeah, so the first tier, the first grouping will have about 321,000 of the lower tier, and then about 800 of the higher tier. So we'll have about 4,000 units with the first group. So the first group will have 4,000 units. That's what we'll have, and that will, like I said, every time we recruit, that will go up, and that will go up and up until we hit the just enough for the mission to be done. And I'm gonna do this with. I'm not gonna do a video of every account, but I have this new spreadsheet that I just made, like I said, and every account will have their own spreadsheet, so I know, okay, this is how much I need to do every time. That way, then when it is that mission, boom, I'm done. I don't have to worry about it. Um, this series might take a little longer because of the tier they are, how many I can recruit. It'd be nice if I could just recruit 1,000, but I just don't have the recruiting size yet of that. And eventually we will. It's just it doesn't come overnight, you know. So yeah, so we're gonna have 4,000 on the higher tier, which is 1,000 of each one. The lower tier will have 8,000, which will be about, I think I said 2,000 per one. Um, so that's nice. So a total of 12,000 units, which is not bad. It's really not, you know. So we got one more attack here. And then we're gonna go ahead and hide our armies, like I said, and we're gonna get the first group of the 320,000 of the lower tier, and then the 800 of the first tier of the higher tier, and then we'll just go right down the line. We'll do the next one, you know, and I might have to speed some of them up just to get them done quicker. I don't want to, but if I have to, I can. I do have a few speed ups I did during the Sunday afternoon. I did buy I used all of our stars from the ancient ruin stuff to buy things. So I bought shields, or no, I didn't buy shields. I bought, you know, food, wood, speed ups. So we're good on that. But yeah, so that's 12,000 units, which is what I was expecting to have to do every time. Um, if we had all the if we had them all at the higher tier, we might be able to get away with doing it once. Um, but we just don't have the higher tier yet. I mean, if we had, okay, so say we had 5 at the higher tier, okay, and that is 1,000 units. We just had to do it, looks like twice. Yeah, we just do it twice and it would be done. But that's with 5 marches. So if I did 4 marches, we could just do it in 2 hits as well. So that 1,000 would help us. Um, and also having all the barracks is up to the level recruiting of the level 8s. That would also help. Um, because that would give us 168,000 points per time. That's actually more than we would need. And again, that would just be a good amount of points as well. That would give us, if I think about it, that would give us, if we do it twice, that's 80,000 units. So 80,000 units is what we need to get the mission done, and that's what we would have been able to do. But like I said, that is besides the point. Yeah, we need we need to get our recruiting up to 1,000, and then also get the other barracks up to the highest tier, which you know we can't do right now. Getting all the barracks up to the higher tier would be nice, but it's not necessary. We can still get the mission done and just get a little more units. Um, and I still do want to still upgrade the buildings around the base to get higher tier, which would be nice. So yeah, we got this last attack here. Then we'll heal all those units up. We'll put them in our little protecting shield per se, and then we'll start recruiting and seeing how many units we'll know we'll get about 12,000 units. We'll get 300. We'll get the first 4,000 units right off the bat, and then again over the day, over the next 2 days, we'll be able to get the mission done. So like I said, that pretty much will do the mission for this particular mission, and like I said, I'm gonna log into all the other accounts and see okay what accounts really need, how many points do they need, get that spreadsheet all filled in with each name. For all these accounts in this round and in the other rounds as well, because I like to be able to get it done quicker, if that's a word. But in sense, it's easy to get it done when you have a spreadsheet because then you can say, okay, I need to recruit this X amount. And I used to have a spreadsheet, and I did do a video on that, I believe. But I decided to do another one because I've added in how many troops will you actually get now? Because I didn't have that in the first iterate of the spreadsheet. So now I actually know, to get this mission done, I'll have 12,000 units. I'll have 8,000 of the lower, 2,000 of the lower tiers, 1,000 of the higher tiers, of each one. And that's what I like to know is like, okay, if I want this mission done, how do I get it done and know that I can get it done? Granted, yes, I could have done less units, but then you're not getting the points which you really need. And again, I don't even know if that's the higher tier that we can do. Okay, so that also did the merit and the medic thing. And then that did the space invasion, which is the mission we're working on right now. But yeah. And then we'll go back to the base now. So that did all these attacks, which is pretty good. What's going on here? Oh, we got more donations that we can do. Let's do that because maybe we can get that. And I figured out every 3 hours you can donate the full 15. So every 3 hours, because if you log in every 3 hours, you'll be able to donate the full 15. Every, I think, 90 seconds, I think, or every 90, I think is what it said. I can look at that in a minute. I'm just trying to get some other stuff on here. It is here, and what does it say? Every 90 seconds. So that's every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, you get one. So if you come back in 3 hours, you got them. So that's why I'm saying, if you can do it, donate every 15, then you can easily get that done. So we're gonna go ahead and not hit the recruit button, but we're gonna hit all this. We're gonna hit heal here. Get those all healed up. And I'm gonna go ahead and, as I was gather all those. Now I'm not gonna be recruiting because I don't know how much I'm gonna need for recruiting. So that stuff I'm gonna have to keep unless I know I have enough and I can do it. The monster's not back yet, so we know that the monster is out. So yeah, even with that high march out there, we're over by 32 units, which is not many, but that's enough for a whole month. So another 12,000 will be over by 50,000 it looks like, so, you know. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to reinforce most of the armies here. See, here's those thousands that we already got. We're going to get another 1,000, so we'll have 2,000 of those units. And then, like I said, I think this is the next, it might be the next lower tier. It might be these, though. The elves, which are tier 6s, which is 20. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to send those off. And I think the remainder, I'm going to send to my main account here. I'm not going to say, I'm going to reinforce to the main account, which is another 32,020. Again, it's just finishing off of what we already had, how many units we had. And that will stay there until the mission is complete. And I didn't even say the monster. We call that. So yeah, once we send this other group back out without the monster, because the monster is good to have in the base, you can use it for attacking monsters and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead now, and we are going to hit the recruit button and see how many units we get. We should get about, like I said, we should get about 4,000 units between these four here. So let's see what we get. got this, so we can get this thing here. So that gave us the first stage done, which is nice. Delete this. This is just about the last mission. And now let's see how many. So yeah, we got 4,000 units, like I said. So we got 8,000 of everything. So we got the tier. Yeah, so it's the tier 5, 5, 6. That's definitely tier 6. So we don't have the higher tier for this, but that's okay. Like I said, we will be getting more units as we recruit. And since we know if we get 12,000 units right now, that would easily go into 2 marches because 32,000 plus 12,000 is only roughly 48,000. So it's not bad, but we know we need that amount of units. So like I said, right now we should have roughly 97,000 for the first group. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. And then, like I said, the second group will be after. And then what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead, I believe, so I'm going to the here. I'm going to recruit, but I'm also just going to speed this up. Okay. Then we'll be one closer to getting the mission done even quicker. And that will also give us the speed ups that we need. For the challenges, that should give us the 3 speed ups that we need to get that completed. So then that's very nice to know that we got that done. So then we have, one less that we have to do here, and we wait for 19 hours, and then we'll have to do a, let me see how long the 2 hours, so 4 hours, so that's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so that's not too bad, actually. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the next one here. So that's 19 hours. So yeah, that's good. If I speed up like 1, then we have just the remainder to do. That now. That's 19 hours. We just need to do one more group of that, and then we'll be set with the archer or the mages. That will be that, and that's only 19 hours. And like I said, that will be just barely done in the nick of time. That's what I'm saying. So speeding up might be what we have to do for some of this. Like the next one, I might just speed up the next one tomorrow night. When we have, we have to, use some speed ups. That might be a good idea to do for that particular mission there. And it also then gave us more in the March. So instead, now it gave us 4,800 units. So it's getting up there towards that 4,000 that we, so we have 30,000 total, which is a lot of units, but that's okay. We're going to need them. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do our second group of these guys. And these guys will be 11 hours. So like I said, this will be, quite a bit, and that was that. So how much more resources? Oh, we really didn't go down much resources at all, so that's good. So, but we still don't have anything to upgrade over here because it's all very close. But I'd rather not do anything with that. So right now, at this point, we have a army size of whatever it is. And actually, that might be able to finish that off. That will finish that off. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna finish off this at least here because it doesn't have that much left. And how much do we have here? So we're not gonna send it there yet. But we'll send it here. Yeah, that'll give us enough. And like I said, in a few hours, both of those marches will be back, and at that point, we'll start the real, like, okay, how much is it gonna gather? I mean, because that iron is gonna take almost an hour. And since we have like 11 hours anyway between we can do the next recruit, we have some time that we can actually gather resources in. And we don't have to worry about losing any units because we have everyone. The only units that can get destroyed are the ones out gathering, which there are not many units. So, and we have the hospital. So, like I said, in a little bit, these will both be back, and at that point, then I'll have to say, okay, what do I need more of? Do I need more food? Do I need more wood? And then I'll go and collect it from either Elite Mine or from just tiles around the base. Because it's not many units, so I can easily either go to a tile or go to Elite Mine, because both of those will be gone for about 45 minutes. That's perfect. So they'll both be gone about the same amount of time. So we're looking at about almost 2 hours to begin with that I don't have to worry about logging in, which is nice. Before, you know, it might have been less, but we did do the extra recruit with horses, which horses give you more load, so that does help. But yeah, so that we did our first stage there. We'll do a second stage in 11 hours. Do another 11 hours in the morning, um, and then we'll just do our 400 remaining, which will be with the four. So that would give us that, and then we just have to finish up the higher ones, and get that done. Or maybe we just do lower tier. But I'd rather not. If I can do a higher tier, I'd rather do the higher tier and get the mission done with that. But like I said, 19 hours. That's almost a whole day. And then tomorrow night we'll get that done, and we can maybe speed up the next one. So then we get all of them done, and then we just gotta do the 5 hour ones, which would only be every 5 hours. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, or 5, 5, 10. Yeah, so about 20, half a day to do the 200, which is not bad. And like I said, we can also speed those up. But again, I don't like using speed ups if I can avoid it. But like I said, I should be able to get it done. As long as I have the resources, we should be able to do it. And we have a lot of resources, so resources shouldn't be a problem. And then we can add that into the big march after we're all done with the 12,000 that we have now made. But that is a lot to talk about. So I think that we got most of the mission done. We're almost at, wow, we're ranked 500. So we got 131,000 points. So that is a good amount of points done there. Um, and they're all out gathering. So the 36,000, I don't know how many we have out gathering, but they're all out gathering. So it was 55. Yeah, so they're kind of split in half. So we got 3,050. So 4,780. Oh no, that bumped up to 3. So 4, 5. So like 4,900 units, I think is what we have right now. When they get back, I can actually find out. But that well, actually, I can just do this. Yeah, 4,800 units already. So that's a good amount of units made. So yeah, so that is gonna do it, I think, for today's episode. Like I said, we got a lot of those in there. Our horses are together. It looks like, the 750 there. And then they got the 50 here. So yeah, so most of the horses went with the first group, which is totally fine. And like I said, now we have a total of 130,020 units. So we're well above that cap, but that's okay. Like I said, we can easily, if we need to, if we lose a lot of units, we can always recruit more during the recruit mission. It's totally okay to lose units. I would prefer not to lose units, but it is a live game, so anything could happen. So I'm gonna conclude that episode there, an hour-long video, another long video for you here in one order. Like I said, the guide series. So in today's episode, we did more on face invasion. We did some recruiting, showed off how many we need to do recruit, how many times we need to recruit, which is nuts. So yeah, Did I just mess that up? I don't know. No, I didn't. It's 1,600. I guess it's fine. Um, no, that's something that's annoying. Yes, the 1,600 would be the last four. Okay, got it. So yeah, so we're looking at 12,000 units being created over the next 2 days, with 4,000 being higher tier, which is 1,000 each one, 80,000 with a lower tier, which will be about 2,000 each. So we're looking at a lot of units. That is going to be the last video for the War Order series here for at least a day or two. We might do another video, like I said, tomorrow night. I might do one. We'll see. It will still be recruit, so I don't know. We have 19 hours. We have 11 hours. So, like I said, at 1 o'clock, those will be done. Then I'll recruit another last four. Wait. Yeah, no, we'll be done at that point because we already did four. So this four here is it. Then we just gotta do the last 800. Then we just do 400, and then that part of the mission is done. So then we just gotta worry on the higher tier ones, which again can't really do too much. I can't, they take a day. But like I said, if I can get that one done for the mission tomorrow night, which it looks like it will be right about the same time as when the mission switches over, so we'll be able to do that very quickly. I can still gather resources, so the resource gathering will still happen for that. But the attack monsters might be harder to do now because I'm not gonna have higher tier. I mean, whatever I have tomorrow night will be what we have. But I'll have these, and then another. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, because we already did one group of 400. So then we just do that one, and then another 400, and then that is done. So granted, maybe using lower tiers are better. You get it done quicker. I have to look at how many lower tier that would be, but it's still fine. I just, I'd rather do the higher tier if I can. And we will be able to do higher tier as we get far in recruiting and all that. Better barracks. We can get 1,000 units recruited. That would be good. That would save us some time as well. Getting everything up to 1,000. We can always type in what we want to do to get over 1,000, but 1,000 would be an ideal place to be. Knowing we need 8,000, 8,000, we could easily get the mission done with 4 barracks and not have to worry as much. Because now, like I said, they take 19 hours. Some of them will take longer. As you get up there, they take days to recruit. Right now, we're just lucky that we have, Now, yeah, you could granted you could recruit less, but the mission might not get done. So, like I said, the higher tier take longer to recruit. Like my main account takes a day and 8 hours. So, like I said, those I just do them before, and then usually I'm good to go for the whole entire mission because it gets I get you know the all the in one day in one shot. So usually I don't have to go back in and recruit anymore. But that is gonna do it for the recruit and also the face invasion mission. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully um we have a lot more videos coming up here on the channel shortly. As I mentioned in the last video, I have some sport videos to be uploaded. I have one more game to be uploaded to see if there's any copyright issues. Tennis is already up, no issues. So that will be posted sometime today on the 18th. No, 17th. 17th, Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, May 17th. I have a game tonight. Um, as well. I'll probably do some Minecraft maybe later. I don't know. It's late. It's late now, so I'm probably gonna conclude this as a video, edit it, get it up. Might fall asleep as it's uploading, and then I post it, and then we'll go from there. But that is gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like I said, we will be continue recruiting and gathering resources as we go through the whole entire day. And 2 or 3 hours now to gather resources. Obviously, in 11 hours, those will be done, so then I can do more resource gathering. We'll do another 400 after that. That will do the mission for those lower tiers, because we already did one higher tier. This is the second one of 4 layers of 800. Then we do one more of 200 per level, and that will do the 2,000 per unit. Because 800 is 114. Or I'll have to double check, but I think 8 and 8. 8 and 8 is not 400. 8 and 8 is. I'll have to double check it, but I think it might be fine. Might have to be done twice. I'm looking at the spreadsheet. 8 times 8 is 64,000 units. 8 and 8. Now I'm a little puzzled. Hold on. 8 and 8. Yeah, so 6,000. So yeah, so that is right. So 8,000, 8,000 is 16,000. So another 4,000 would be equal to 2,000 units per each. Yeah. All right, we're good. So another one more hit of this, of 4,000 across the board, we should be good, and that will do it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna end this episode off where I normally say at the end of my videos, and that is bye bye for now.